Did you know that Sweet Georgia Brown was written about a real person? Let's find out who she was. That's Sweet Georgia Brown. I like to call it the All-American song. It was a #1 hit record back when records were just first starting out. It was a hit song, and they sold a ton of sheet music of it, and it was written by 3 guys in New York. The first was a band leader who carried a violin, and his name was Ben Burney. And the second was Maceo Pinkard, who was born the son of a coal miner and an educator in Bluefield, West Virginia, moved to New York in his teens and established a musical empire for himself. He wrote hit songs, was a big-time music producer, and a very important figure in the Harlem Renaissance of the 1920s and 30s. And the third one was a former child acting star, an Irish-American named Kenneth Casey. And somehow these 3 guys got together in the wild time in New York in the Roaring Twenties and wrote this hit song. And the way it happened was Ben Burney was at a party with a member of the Georgia State Legislature. And this man, Dr. Thaddeus Brown, told Ben Burney the story of how the legislature passed a resolution that his daughter, who was just born, should be named after the state of Georgia. And somehow or other, these three guys got the idea of writing about a woman named Georgia Brown, who was a real person. And they wrote this hilariously funny song with all these really wild lyrics and real interesting chord changes. And like I said, it became a #1 hit. And so it's an improbable story, but really only in America could this song have been written. Many of you have heard that rendition of Sweet Georgia Brown because that was the theme song of the Harlem Globetrotters, this incredibly famous basketball team that actually started in Chicago. And they adopted this as their theme song in the early 1950s, a version that was done by a man named Brother Bones, who whistled, and there were some bones, the hand percussion instruments, playing along with him in the band. And they used this recording as their warm-up music for, I don't know, maybe they're still even using it. But it introduced a whole new generation of Americans to Sweet Georgia Brown. It was also recorded by just about every famous jazz musician you could imagine. Louis Armstrong and Sarah Vaughan did it. Everybody did it. And some very unlikely people recorded it. The Beatles, Nancy Sinatra, Roberta Flack. So this song has spread far and wide. And one of the reasons why is it's a really good song. It's very catchy. The lyrics are very funny. The chord progression is really cool. And I recorded it with the great mandolin player, Jethro Burns, at a live concert in 1983, and we put it out as an album, a CD, called Howard and Jethro. And Jethro was really hilarious. He was a great comedian, so he did an extremely funny spoken introduction to this tune as well. So I hope that some of you check that out. So the tune itself, it's a sort of a shifty little melody, and the chords change 3 times before it actually gets to the key the tune is in. It's a simple structure, A1, A2, whatever you want to call it, but the chords are a little bit tricky. So it's in the key of F, starts on a D7. And I'm going to play it for you on 2 harmonicas here. I really enjoy playing it on the G harp. So that's the first one I'm going to play it on. You know, that's an old tune, but it feels fresh and new to me every single time I play it. I really love playing it. And so that was on a G harmonica in what we harmonica players call 11th position. Don't ask why. And the key of F on a G harp. It feels wonderful to me to play it in that key. So now I'm going to play it on a more standard key choice for harmonica players, because when harp players hear that a tune is in F, usually they'll want to play it on a B flat harp for the bluesiness. It's a little bit trickier playing along with the chord changes on a B flat harp, but you land on that F and it's real bluesy and strong. So I hope you enjoy this as well. Here it comes. I hope you enjoyed that, and if you did, check out some more of the videos here on my YouTube channel, and you can subscribe, and also check out the free backing track for this tune as well as for all the other tunes that I have up here that I play along with. Okay? Take care. See you next time.